doing, Don? How you doing?
And I can't find that box, save my soul.
Your dad was a conductor?
Yeah.
How many years?
Oh, 30-some years. My whole family had about 550 years working for the Bangor and Aroostook.
Wow. But they had some stories.
I had 32 years.
You must have some stories.
Yeah, quite a few.
Who's this
Not all
one?
be true, but he's got some stories.
I got stories, they're not all true, we're right. Now right here, when we leave here, this is the hardest push out of town on the whole railroad, right here. This little hill right here, going south. Usually it would take 4 locomotives and 2 pushers on back to get the freight over, 125 cars.
Wow.
Just a hard lift.
Green car, can you hear me down there?
Green car?
I guess this
I got a thumbs up. I guess we're good. My name is Kim Holmes and I work for Maine Northern Railway. I'm excited to have everybody on board today. This is our second ride where we had a good time this morning. We went north and this afternoon we're going to go south for about an hour. There's a restroom in each of the cars. Look for the blue signs. I think this one is in the back of this car. The green one I think is up closer. This one's right here towards the front. In each of the cars, look for the signs. They're towards the front. And in the event of an emergency, there's an exit at either end of each car. Not that we expect that, but just so everybody's aware. The tracks were patrolled this morning by Matt Burpee. Our mechanic today is Clay Lawler. Our conductor today is Brandon Dow. And our engineer today is Marvin Collier. They announced that they were going to abandon 233 miles of track back in 2010. They were moving about 100 loaded rail cars a week. And when the state purchased the 233 miles and Maine Northern Railway took over as operator, we were doing about 166 cars a week. In 2012, we increased to 208. In 2013, we were doing 326 rail cars a week. And by the end of 2014, we expect to be... No, hold on. We expect to be at 400 cars a week. We did 14 miles of ditching. We installed 12 new culverts, installed 5,798 linear feet of new rail. We resurfaced 219 miles of track. We dumped 81,455 tons of ballast or rock. We cut 205 miles of brush, rehabilitated 47 private crossings, and installed 163,482 anchors. But we can't do any of that without people. And we had 23 employees when Maine Northern Railway started out on June 15, 2011. Right now we have 52. And we expect by the end of 2014 to be at 56. So, and these are local people for the most part. We tap into those with experience or skills that we need for this railway. And we're very excited to have the crew that we have. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Art from the Oakfield Historical Society, but we're happy to be able to be here and give you this ride today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and I'll turn it over to Art. Thank you.
Thanks, Kim. On behalf of the Oakfield Historical Society, I do want to welcome you this afternoon. We had a great ride this morning. We went up to Halbrook, and everybody was so happy for the ride, and we expect the same this afternoon. How far we'll get, we're not sure. We'll get an hour out, which might take us to Sherman, a little ways below Sherman. We're not sure, really. But I'm sure you'll enjoy the ride. I do want to thank Kim and the people from Maine Northern Railway. They're just fantastic and awesome to work with. They've been so cooperative and making this all...
If somebody didn't get their tickets punched, I'll punch them for you now as I go through. It's just for a souvenir, that's all. But that's what, back in the heyday of the railroad, you'd have a ticket with all the stops on it and you'd punch it out So you could punch yourself right through to Boston and New York if you want to. If anybody wants a ticket, punch them.
I hear the trainer running. Thinking Johnny Cash, doesn't he?
Going around the bend. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to roll over. No. There was one spot going north. This lodge?
Nice. There's one down at the other end.
Oh, nice.
You realize that even though you get there first this way, you're going to be last to come back, right?
That's all right.
Some of the people got a lot of good pictures of me.
Sure, yeah, I'll tell him that too.
Hey, Chummy, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
Jeez.
Because they were just.
How are you doing?
All right, man.
You an engineer?
Conductor.
You were a conductor. Now what's that? What do you have to do as a conductor besides take tickets?
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't have to do
That was a
that.
passenger job. I was on a conductor on the freight train.
So what's that mean your duties were?
Freight train, you know, you have to do all the hard work, all the heavy stuff. Out picking up empty cars, setting off empty cars, picking up loads,
Yeah.
coupling air hoses together, putting on handbrakes, taking off
While the
handbrakes.
wind's blowing in the middle of the
Yeah,
winter.
out there hanging on the side of the car, about 20 below zero, and the wind moving at about 20 miles an hour on the side of the car.
Yeah.
That was nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you appreciate getting inside.
Yeah.
I'll be doing this every week
Little
or so, not just the same run, but
Right.
I know.
Yeah, the fall foliage is all kinds of other things. I agree with you.
See how incriminating that story was.
It was as fun for me as it was for you.
Oh, I need to get some info from you. About number of kids and number of adults.
56 kids.
I don't need to know right now. Okay.
I see you trying to get away.
I don't know.